Welcome, Bearcat fans, to another edition of your Bearcat Gridiron Show. Tonight's contest comes from Bassfield, Mississippi, where your Forest Bearcats are facing the Bassfield Yellow Jackets for the South 2A title. Jason, we've got 3 down and 2 to go.
3 down, 2 to go, and buddy, what a wet, soggy night it is. We're cramped up here in Bassfield, over here in the corner, under a little tent that Vance brought, and the rain is pouring down. Captains for tonight, number 14, is going to be Tyler Cox, that hit the game-winning kick last week. 71 is going to be Freddie Mobley. Number 62, Philip Vance, and also captain number 24, Bobby, the Thick Pen Bruiser, are going to come out tonight, and that's some good captains. Going to need them to play hard tonight here in Bassfield. Vance, I tell you, these Bearcats come undefeated. They fought hard through the playoffs. 3 games they've won, a total of 4 points, but there is no quitting these Bearcats. They fought hard. They're undefeated right now. South State Championship right here. But Vance, they're facing a tough Bassfield team that comes into this game, whipped Scott Central at Scott Central last week, beat them 28-8. They run the wing tee offense, Vance, which Forest fans will remember from the Jack French era, that was so dominating with that wing tee. It's hard to defend. You got 3 running backs in the backfield, and those guys, you don't know which way they're going to hit you. They got speed. They got size. This is the perfect storm for Bassfield, and storm you'll say, because it's going to keep our pass game in check, beyond a doubt. So we're going to have to rely on our ground game and try to hang on to the ball. Bassfield runs the ball anyway, so this is absolutely perfect for them. So this should be another hard one here in Bassfield, Mississippi tonight. So look for these Bearcats. No quit, though, Vance, out here tonight. And be a fun game tonight.
Yeah, well, first thing off, I need to apologize to our good Lord. I complained last week because it was cold, but I believe I'd rather have the cold than this wet, Jason. This is hard to deal with, and it's going to be tough on our Bearcats running in this water. But you can see right down the middle of the field is a small river running down the middle of the field, which is right where we're going to be setting up, and that's going to be rough on the Bearcats. Of course, it's going to be rough on both teams. We're going to pause right now for the prayer.
All right, South State Championships, Yellow Jackets and Bearcats about to get it on. See who gets to go to the state championship, gets to go to the big house, and the kick is off, and it's going to be a low kick to the Bearcats, and it's fielded by Pinkston, and he's bringing it up still on his feet. Vance fought over the 40 to the 44-yard line, where the Bearcats start over 1st and 10. Vance, he bobbled the ball, but somehow came down with it. And Vance, good hand. That was number 5, Cameron Stowers, that came up with that one. So good field position for the Bearcats.
Great start for the Bearcats. That's where we want to start at, right up there on about almost the 45-yard line, the 44. Hopefully these referees are going to spot the balls on the hash marks as much as they can tonight, because it's just wet right there in the middle, Jason.
All right, so 1st and 10 Bearcats. Bearcats lining up in I formation set. 2 wide receivers, 1 split to the far side, 1 to the near side. Lyles under center, waiting to snap. Trying to draw the Yellow Jackets off sides. They maintain their composure. Lyles changing the play at the line of scrimmage, takes a snap, going to give it to the first man through, Quillian Jones. He is met by a host of defenders. No gain on the play that time. Good defense by the Yellow Jackets fans. As you said before the game, they're fired up, ready to go.
Yeah, Quillian's banged up on the play, Jason. First play of the night, our power running back goes down. So we're going to take a timeout on his behalf.
All right, Jones hops off the field. Lyles going shotgun formation, going to come out in the spread set. 1 running back alongside Lyles. 4 wide receiver package. Lyles waiting to snap, brings 1 man in motion. Going to fake the handoff up the middle, and no, he gives the handoff to number 2. Excuse me, that's Warnsley, and Vance picks up about 2 yards, but that's going to bring up 3rd and long.
Yep, 3rd and long. That's not what you want to see in this wet field. We got to get some yards up quick. We don't want to see 3rd and long in the wet field. But
Vance looks like he might would have picked it up. He would have kept that ball right there. Looks like he might have had a seam to the outside.
Yeah, I'm sure got Todd Vowell down below us. I'm sure he noticed that. We'll be seeing more of that tonight.
All right, so again, coming out in the spread set, going to be 3rd down. We'll call it 7 yards to go. Lyles in the shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver package. Lyles takes a snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper all the way. Lyles scampering, trying to go. Nowhere going. He fights over the 50-yard line, but not enough for the 1st down. Vance going to be 2 to 3 yards shy.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be about 2 yards shy at the most. Probably a little less than 2 yards. It's going to be an interesting call right here, right over midfield. Oh, that's a bad spot. They give it about 3 yards short. So it's 4th and 3. They've got a decision time early for the coaches.
Looks like, Vance, they're going to try to go for it right here, make a statement early in the ball game. Hey, I can't say it's a bad call, but right here, it's could be a game change in momentum right here. Bearcats get it or a Yellow Jacket stop. So we'll see. Bearcats come out in the spread. Lyles, shotgun formation. One running back alongside Lyles, trying to draw him off sides. Nothing going yet. Now looks to the sideline, trying to get the call. Now takes the snap, going to fake the handoff. Lyles keeper, and he is going to be met in the backfield. Throws it out there, picked off by the Yellow Jackets around midfield. He's still on his feet, scampering down, and Lyles just tried. The only thing he could do, Vance, is throw it up. Now the Yellow Jackets pick it up, 40-yard line. So there's that turnover ratio that we get so scared of right there, Vance, and it happened.
Yeah, but that's only a net of maybe a 10-yard turnover. We're fixing to give them the ball right back right there anyway from where Lovatis was fixing to be tackled. So it's really not a bad play by Lovatis. Even though it was picked off, he had to try and make something happen, and that turned out to be an interception. But either way it goes, they were going to get the ball anyway.
All right, so Bearcats roll the dice. Didn't pay dividends that time. Yellow Jackets going to take over on the 40-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Running 3 running backs in the backfield. Quarterback goes under center. Going to give the handoff to number 20. Around the end's got room, and he is running, just bruising up. Ball's out. Bearcats got it on top of it, Vance. He was hit, met hard in the hole.
Picked it up. That's Marquise Johnson.
Marquise Johnson picks it up for the Bearcats, Vance, and he was met in the hole. He had a good hole coming around that outside, but he was met, jarred the ball loose. So once again, good defensive stand for the Bearcats.
That's one thing that Judd told me earlier today that we hoping this weather would cause the opposing team to have as many turnovers as we do.
Exactly. So 2 turnovers so far in the ball game. And Bearcats going to now take over first down and 10 yards to go. Ball spotted right around the 28-yard line. Lyles shotgun formation. Brings number 4 in motion. Going to give the handoff to number 1, Adrian Lyles up the middle. And a good run right up the middle, Vance, to about the 35-yard line.
Pick up about 7, I think.
Pick up about 7 yards. He had a good hole running up through there and just kind of stuttered his way up through there and picked up a few yards. Good job by the offensive line. So second down and short yards to go, and that's what you want to stay in, is second and short. So Bearcats have options here with second down and about 3 yards to go. Lyles again going into that shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver package. Adrian Lyles alongside Lovatis Lyles. Lyles waiting to snap, takes the snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper all the way, and he is met in the hole by number 10 for Bassfield, and that's going to be Wilbur Myers, and boy, he met him hard. So Lyles pays the price there. It's going to bring up third down and about 2 yards to go for the Bearcats. Another conversion play, Vance.
Yeah, got to have this one. We got the ball in our own territory. We got to get something going, pick up a first down, and just get some excitement, some momentum going behind the Bearcats.
They're really stacking that line, and you can tell they've heard the talk about Lyles. Coaches have preached to him, and they're really keying on him, not giving him much wiggle room coming through the inside. Again, Lyles going to stay in that shotgun formation, staying in the spread set. Adrian Lyles alongside, and it's going to be Lyles going to pass the ball. Number 3 wide open, Mark Hawkins. He's off to the races, Vance, and boy, big-time pickup all the way down to the 40-yard line. Good call right there by the Bearcat coaching staff. Third down and short, great pickup.
Third down, you give it to number 3.
We've said that all season long, Vance, but does it hold true or does it hold true?
It is absolutely amazing. When you need a completion, you throw it to Mark Hawkins, and he's going to catch it and go forward with it. And what a big play that was. That takes it all the way down to the 42-yard line of Bassfield.
All right, with the Bassfield really stacking that line, so the Bearcats going to have to pass a little bit to loosen up this defensive front, make them honest just a little bit. And surprisingly, Bearcats staying in this shotgun formation, trying to spread Bassfield out a little bit. Going to bring one in motion, going to hand out to Adrian Lyles, and he absolutely slips right over the 45-yard line. Going to be no gain on the play. All right, loss on the play. 1 yard loss because second down, 11 yards to go. 4 wide receiver package. Lyles in shotgun formation. Worsley hanging out alongside Lyles. Lovatis surveying the field. Takes a snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle. He's got room, and he's wrapped up. He fights his way over the 45-yard line to about the 38-yard line. And so it's going to be Vance third down and
about 7.
About 7 yards to go. So another conversion play for the Bearcats, but they're winning the game of field position so far in the ball game. They're right there in that center, Vance, right there in the mud, in the trenches.
Yeah, it looks like the pass is going to be open. We'll have to find a way to work the pass in the game.
All right, so Bassfield stacking the box. Lovatis in the shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver package. Going to fake the handoff. It's going to be a pass. 3 Mark Hawkins once again slips one defender. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Bearcats. What a play. Third down. Who you go to?
Go to Mark Hawkins. It's 3rd and long. Throw it to number 3. That's easy to do. You know, if you were a defense, it'd be easy to cover that because you'd say, all right, it's 3rd down. They're going to throw it to 3.
What a play and what a call by the Bearcat coaching staff. Lee Martin doing the offensive plays, and what a good job. Good blocking up front by the offensive line. Levatas just slipped it right out there to Mark Hawkins. He slipped one defender, and there was nobody in the way, and he takes it in for the 6 points. So with 6:41 left to go, Bearcats strike first, and they're going to go for 2, Vance. So surprisingly on this wet field, they're going to go for 2. So Levatas shotgun formation. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Levatas Loud just right behind his big offensive line, so Bearcats go up 8-0. All right, me and Vance are definitely, we don't have a good angle on this thing. Looked like he scored. He ran out of bounds, so we apologize for that. He did get in the first time. Charlie Cox had to get me and Vance straight, so he ran out of bounds. So that was the 6-0 play. Now Tyler Cox is going to be kicking the extra point. It snaps back, low snap, kick is up, and it is going to be no good. He just missed it across the left side, so with 6:27 left to go, Bearcats lead 6-0. All right, after Lyles takes it in for the score, Bearcats leading 6-0. Cox going to be kicking off to Bassfield, and from all that we hear, you want to keep it away from number 40 for the Yellow Jackets. That's Josh Myers. That's your speedster, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to do a high pooch kick. It's going to be fielded right around the 30-yard line. They bring it up, and he's trying to hit that sidelines. He does it, Vance, and he is off to the races. Vance, I don't know if we're going to catch him. We finally do and pull him down out to the 25. Looks like he might have stepped out around the 50, but he kept his footing, Vance, and what a kick right there. And, hey, we tried to hang it up there to avoid that right there, and he just hit the sidelines. And what speed do they have?
Yeah, I mean, we had everybody stacked on this side, too. It just blew right by everybody, and that's just a tough break. But he's going to get the ball. Looks like they're spotting it just outside the 20. He stepped out of bounds along the 22-yard line, Jason. But that's a tough break there for the Bearcats. You can probably see us kick it on out of bounds from now on.
All right, so quarterbacks for the Yellow Jacks going to be Carvey McGee. McGee going to bring his troops up to the motion, up to the line of scrimmage. 3 running backs in the backfield. They do some different sets and moving around up to the line of scrimmage. Bearcats stacking the box, trying to stop that potent run game of Bassfield. Boy, they're moving all kind of people around. They're going to hand it off number 23 up the middle, and he's met by the Bearcats. Boy, they fight and run hard. And that's one thing we heard from Scott Central is these guys can absolutely line it up, Vance, and run right at you and make you like it.
Yeah, smash mouth football, in my understanding, they're going to run a lot like Scott Central, just bigger, faster, and stronger.
So it's going to be a big test for this Bearcat defense who stood the test last week against a potent offense from Taylorsville, and they held them to just 1 offensive touchdown. So tonight, another challenge, 2nd down, about 7 yards to go for McGee and company in that wing T set. And it's going to be offsides against the Yellow Jackets. That's going to back them up 5. We'll call it 2nd down and about 13 yards to go. All right, so after the Yellow Jacket penalty, it'll be 2nd down for the Yellow Jackets. McGee going under center. Going to give the handoff around the right end. He's got room coming around there, but he has quickly met. It closed up on him quick. Number 4 for the Bearcats made a quick, sure stop. That was Treshawn Mitchell, Vance. Not much pickup on the game, about 3 yards on the gain. So we'll call it 3rd down, 7 yards to go. Big conversion play right here for the Bearcats, trying to keep them out of that end zone.
Huge 3rd down for the Bearcat defense. See if they can make a stop here.
McGee's coming up to the line. And Vance, they do a lot of moving in the backfield, don't they?
Yeah, there's like 4 people that reshift every time they get to the line.
All right, so McGee going under center. He's going to be looking to pass this time. He throws the end zone. He's there, and oh, what a incomplete. No, boy, he almost made a one-handed catch. We went up to knock it down. Number 87 for the Bearcats jumped up, Darnell Hughes, but couldn't come up with, 27. And that would be Marquise Johnson went up to knock it down, couldn't get it, and almost pick up. So now 4th down. Vance, they're going to have to go for it here. So huge play for this Bearcat defense.
Huge play right here. He's going to see what they're going to do because obviously they don't have the kicking game. Very few high school teams have a solid kicker like we do. So they're going to have to, looks like they're going to have to go for it on 4th and 7. It's going to be interesting play right here just inside the 20-yard line. And we've got a timeout on the field. We'll take one as well.
After the Yellow Jacket timeout, McGee comes to the line, going to have 2 wide receivers split to the left, 3 running backs in the backfield, facing 4th down and 7 yards to go. Brings 1 man in motion, number 20, around the end. He's going to get stacked up by the Bearcats, Vance, and brought down. I'm telling you, there was a host of Bearcats that just stretched that line out there and brought him down. What a huge stop for this Bearcat defense.
Huge stop for the defenses. They returned their ball all the way down to the 20, and that's where the Bearcats stop them, right there at the 20. The Bearcats will take over. Looks like about on the 17-yard line. Give him a pickup of 2 on that play, but he needed 7. So great job by the Bearcats of scraping that line, Jay.
No doubt. As you said, they scraped it perfectly. Just came across there and met him. There was 3 or 4 Bearcats awaiting him when he came across there. So with that, Bearcats going to take over. First down, 10 yards to go. Backed up right around the 17-yard line. Levatas again coming out in that shotgun formation. They stand in the spread set. 4 wide receiver package. 1 running back alongside Lyles. Brings 1 man in motion. Going to fake the handoff. Going to be Lyles up the middle, Vance, and he's scampering off to the races. Boy, he beats 1 defender. He's got room coming out to the outside, and he's finally going to wisely run out of bounds right over the 40, 35-yard line and to about the 36-yard line, Vance, and he wisely run out of bounds. But, boy, when he makes his cuts, man, it's just a split second. He can make some big-time cuts.
He is full speed. Whether he's turning or burning, he's full speed, and what a great job to cut like that in the middle of that field where it's just nothing but a mud pit.
But his vision is so great, the way he can see the field and cut back and gain those extra yards right there. It looked like he's run the middle. He made 2 or 3 cuts that picked him up those extra yards. So after the Lyles run, going to be first down, 10 yards to go. Ball spotted on the 37-yard line. Again, Lyles shotgun formation. 1 running back alongside Lyles. Brings Mitchell in motion. Going to give the handoff to 2. Worsley fighting upfield, running behind the big line. Number 56 for the Bearcats. Keelan Johnson, number 50. Drew Evans blocking up front. What a good job they do, Vance. They were just leading the way that time.
Yeah, pick up of about 5 on the play, almost 5, a little shy of 5. But that's a good run right there by Warnsley. And, you know, there's a host of people there when he hits the line, and he's just doing a good job of driving those feet and keeping moving forward.
Oh, there's no doubt what the Yellow Jackets are doing. They're stacking that line, and Bearcats might can find a little bit of seam in the passing game, but so far, whatever they get on run is a blessing. So, Lyles, shotgun formation. 4 wide receivers once again. Going to take the snap. Going to be a Lyles keeper again. He dodges to the outside. It's going to be an offsides penalty, Vance. It's going to be offsides on the Bearcats. We had a wide receiver that kind of got a little jumpy there. So it's going to back them up 5. So it'll be second down, 10 yards to go for the Bearcats. After the Bearcat penalty, it's going to bring up second down, 11 yards to go. 4 wide receiver package. Lyles shotgun formation. Calling out a signal to his troops. Waiting the snap. Takes the snap. It's going to be a Lyles keeper all the way. He's ducking and diving, but, boy, he is going to be met by a host of defenders.
Flag on the field.
And there's a flag on the field, Vance. We'll see what it'll be, but
we'll hope. Back us up again, Jason.
I think you're right, Vance. Coach Biles will come down to the field kind of hollering at his guys, and it's going to be a penalty on the Bearcats. Vance, big game like this, you just can't have those in the South State Championships and put you in those negative yards.
Illegal shift, I believe is what they call it that time, Jason. That's going to back us up 5. You know, but I guess if they take it, did they take it? No, they declined it. So that's going to bring up third and 10.
So they declined it wisely, forced the Bearcats into a conversion play. A third down. They lost a yard on the play, so third down, 12 yards to go. Big play for the Bearcats, leading 6-0 with 3:09 left to go in the first quarter. Staying in that spread set. 1 running back, Warnsley alongside Lyles. Lyles takes a snap, going to fire downfield. 3, Mark Hawkins, and he is met. Boy, they read that like a book. They figured out third down, go get Hawkins.
Yeah, I think they learned something at the last 2 third downs. They had a man right there on Hawkins. He made a great catch, but he got hit just as soon as he got his hands on the ball. And we're going to see our first punt of the night, Jason. Jason, I want to mention Tyler Cox. It is Tyler Cox back there wearing number 14. His 11 away jersey was cut off of him at the Newton game after he got injured, so he had to switch his away jersey to 14, but that's why we didn't see the 14 in the first 2 rounds of the playoff.
All right, so the hero of last week's game, Tyler Cox, doing the kicking duties. He hit that game-winning field goal and got all the publicity and that he so deserved all week long, and what a player he's become. Tyler Cox, the senior, back waiting to snap. Good snap back. Good, high, long driving kick. Going to be fielded by Bassfield. Right around. Good Bearcat bounce, Vance. Going to be down right around the 24-yard line. What a great kick by Tyler Cox. Number 23 for the Yellow Jackets. Didn't take it, and really should have.
You know, Jason, it's one of the interesting things I've watched, especially in the last few games, when Tyler punts the ball. it seems like he always gets a Bearcat roll. Very few times does that ball check up or come back. It always seems to go forward. I'm not sure. I noticed he was putting a spiral spin on it, and I think that's helping to get that forward roll.
Yeah, he does a good job of really getting that ball heading in the right direction, end over end, and gets it to roll the Bearcat way. So great punt right there by the Bearcats. So now Yellow Jackets trailing 6-0, coming out trying to answer the call on the 24-yard line. It'll be McGee and company coming up in that 3 running back set, the wing T as you'll call it. One wide receiver to the left side, brings one man in motion. McGee takes a snap, gives the handoff straight up the middle, met by a host of Bearcats. Boy, he just runs and turns, and he's finally brought down number 44 for the Bearcats. Leading the way, it's going to be Kevin Catano. Pick up about 3 to 4 yards on the play. We'll call it 3. We'll call it second down, 7 yards to go. 2nd and 7 for McGee and company. McGee going under center, takes a snap, hands it off around the left side, and he is trying to get brought. Kevin Catano hangs on, and another few more Bearcats come in to finish him off, but not after a good pickup.
Close to the first down.
Yeah, it's going to be real close. So it's going to bring 3rd down and about a yard.
No, I believe they might even give it to him, Jason. They're going to call for a measurement. They're going to take a timeout. We'll take one as well.
All right, McGee and company coming to the line, moving all around that line. As they do when they come in, they're going to have to call a timeout now.
For some reason,
after the Bassfield timeout, be 1st down, 10 yards to go. Bassfield switching all around on the line of scrimmage. McGee takes a snap, going to hand it off around the left side, and he's got room, number 23, and he's wrapped up. Number 27 does a good job of slowing him up for the Bearcats. Going to be Marquise Johnson. Vanson, what a player he's become. He's been a pretty important factor of this defense.
Is he a freshman or a sophomore, Jason? I believe he's a freshman, isn't he?
Marquise Johnson is a sophomore, so just a young player, and he's kind of coming along here at the latter part of this season to really become a player. But still, coming around that left side, right side, they picked up about 6 yards on the play. We call it 2nd down, 4 yards to go for McGee and company. Coming up with 3 running backs in the backfield, one to the left side, that wing T offense. Takes a snap, going to hand it off, going around the left side. Number 40 got room, and he is pushed up, met by a host of defenders, but there is a flag on the play. We'll see what the call is. Going to be close to the 1st down, pending the extra point. Holding against the Yellow Jackets. Set up, back them on up, bring up 2nd down and about 9 yards to go now for the Yellow Jackets. After the Yellow Jacket penalty, wasn't a 5-yard call, it was a 10-yard call. Vance, get these penalties straight. Maybe next year we'll say we'll get it right. So it'll be 2nd down now. We call it 13 yards to go for McGee and company. So good penalty as far as the Bearcats go. 2nd down and long. McGee coming to the line of scrimmage, brings number 40 in motion. It's going to be a pass play. 7 just throws it up wide open. Number 8 on the play, and it's caught, and we have to chase him down. He's still off. And Vance, he was wide open. He slipped through there, and nobody was around him. Number 4, Treshawn Mitchell, finally catches up with him and hauls him down, but not after a huge pickup on the play. And that just caught the Bearcats off guard, Vance. They get the ball all the way to the 30-yard line. Nobody was there.
No, we didn't have our deep safety in the game, and I don't think we were expecting them to throw the ball any tonight. And I see Reynolds, who's usually playing safety, is not in the game tonight. I don't guess there's an injury or anything like that, but he was out, and something happened downfield, and he was wide open.
So that's the all right, that was the end of the quarter. Bearcats leading 6-0. This will be the start of the 2nd quarter. The Yellow Jackets are pushing the ball up after the long pass play. McGee coming to the line of scrimmage, going to be a quarterback keeper straight up the middle and on his feet, Vance. He just had a wide open hole right there. Hit the gap. Be a 1st down for the Yellow Jackets pending the flag. So face mask call, Vance says. So that's going to be tack on extra yardage to the play. So they're going to be looking at 1st down and gold for the Yellow Jackets. First and 10, can make a 1st down. Yellow Jackets take it left side. Number 40 just driving. What a bruising runner he is. He's going to bring it up to about the 9-yard line. Would be 2nd down and about, what, Vance?
It's 2nd and 9. I mean, their 1st down, from here you can see the marker. It's sitting just on the goal line. So, I mean, there's inches to go, so it's 2nd and 9, Jason.
Just pretty much second and 9 yards to go to pay dirt where they can get it in. Trailing 6-0. Looking to tie it up here. Possibly could take the lead pending an extra point. Bearcat defense trying to make a stand deep in Bearcat territory. McGee coming to the line with his troops. 1 wide receiver split to the near side. 3 running backs in the backfield. McGee brings 1 man in motion. Going to give the handoff straight up the middle. Boy, he is man, Vance. The Bearcats just meet him in the backfield, bury him in the backside. Number 86 I see back there with a host of Bearcats, Vance. What a great play by that Bearcat D. They just
huge play. I
they busted the line.
Is that number 3, Mark Hawkins making that big tackle? I believe it was number. No, that's number. Is that number 9?
I saw number 86
number
back.
9 in there on that tackle. I don't know who that is, Jason. Who's number 9?
Number 9 is Delvin Mitchell. He's a junior.
That's the first time I've seen him, but he was right there, one of the main ones in on that tackle.
It's a great stop for the Bearcats. Now going to bring up 3rd down, 10 yards to go, trying to make a huge stand right here against McGee and company. McGee going under center. Going to take the snap, looking to pass, rolling out to his right side, going to fire it over there, and it's going to be incomplete, Vance, and 4th down now, and this Bearcat defense just big-time stand right here, Vance. Early in this ball game could really make a statement right here, Vance, on 4th down, ball all the way down at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, this is a huge play here. Is they had a man open right there, and the quarterback just failed to hit him. Quarterback threw it way wide to his right. The receiver couldn't get to that one, but he had him open. If it had been a good throw, would have had a touchdown on that one, Jason. Sure
would have. So 4th down, 10 yards to go. Bearcat defense, big play right here for both sides. Yellow Jackets trailing by 6, wanting to tie it up here. And here it goes. Could be a big momentum swing for either team right here. McGee coming to the line, going to take the snap, going to give the reverse, and he's got blockers in front of him, going to take it in for the score. Yellow Jackets score by 6. And Vance, they did the reverse right there. Perfect call right there on 4th down and 10 yards to go. Punch it in, tied up 6-6, 10:04 left to go in the half, and we're all knotted up here in the South State Championship, Vance, and we got ourselves a ball game.
Yeah, we really do, Jason. That just caught the Bearcats flat-footed, caught us off guard right there. We had the fake man, but just didn't have the reverse guy. Looks like they're going to try and kick this extra point, Jason, so see what they can do kicking the ball in that mud.
All right, so this is tied up 6-6. Yellow Jackets can take the lead pending this extra point, and Vance said they will be attempting to kick. Rain really coming down here in Bassfield, Mississippi. Waiting to snap. And offsides by the Yellow Jackets. That's going to back them up even further there. So
I think everybody moved except the center that time, Jason.
You're exactly right. So everybody jumps off the line, going to back them up 5. After the offsides penalty, now the extra point, pending, good snap. Kicks back, kick is up, and it appears to be good. We'll await the call. No, it is no good. I like the call. It is no good, Vance, and with 10:04 left to go in the ball game, it's 6-6. Vance, it's really pouring down. And fan over to our Bearcat crowd, if you will, Vance. I just wanted people to get a picture that didn't travel out tonight, how well Forrest is traveling, supporting this Bearcat squad, the undefeated squad. Vance, going down that line, I tell you what, you'll see our Bearcat. It's about an hour and 20-minute drive. The rain is absolutely pouring down, and Bearcat faithful came out in droves tonight to support their Bearcats. So a lot of support here for these undefeated Bearcats. And Vance, what can you say? They deserve it. They've had a lot of publicity all season. And, hey, the championship runs through Forest, Mississippi.
Yep.
So after the Yellow Jackets punch it in on the reverse, going to be kicking off to the Bearcats. Going to be a low kick. Bearcats number 5. Again, Cameron Stowers got the ball. Coming around the left side. Got blockers out in front of him. Coming across that end. Is going to bring it up to the 45-yard line. Vance, Yellow Jackets choose to do that little kick, and it's not really a pooch kick. He kicks it where we can field the ball, and Cameron Stowers, the second time he's fielded the ball, in great field position again for the Bearcats. All right, rain pouring down here. Lovatis surveying the line, 4 wide receiver package. 1 running back alongside Lyles, brings Mitchell in motion, gonna fake the handoff. Lyles just busting up the middle of Vance, and he is just fighting behind that offensive line, and every yard he's getting, he is earning every bit of it. 2nd down, about 6 yards to go, and Vance, what do you do? I mean, the rain pouring here just about takes you out of passing situations, maybe short yardage, but it's gonna be tough.
It really is. I mean, that's a good pickup of 5, and you hate to see the rain because the pass is there and it's open for the Bearcats if they could just find a way to get the ball in the air. They're stacking so many people in the box to stop the run. We can get a pass completed.
2nd down, 5 yards to go. Lyles hands it off to 2 Warrens. He's got Lyles brings it up the middle. He's not going to get the 1st down, but he's going to be real close. We'll call it 3rd down, about a yard to go, Vance. And we're just working it, just kind of running it straight at them up the middle behind that big offensive line, the Bearcats. Hey, we're doing a good job up front.
Really are. They're clearing some holes up there, making some room for the running backs. Lyles had a good hole. It's just closing in quick on the linebackers for the Yellow Jackets are doing a good job back there. We just got to keep getting the 3 yards and a splash of mud.
So ball just over the 50-yard line. Bearcats trying to convert on 3rd down and short. Lyles trying to draw him off sides, not going to do it. Looking to the Bearcat sideline to get the call. Lyles now waiting to snap, takes a snap, low snap, going to fire to Trishawn Mitchell, low snap, never could get it off. And Bearcat brain trust now on a 4th down and a yard to go. Wonder what we're going to do here, Vance, but I'd say right now we're going to have to punt the ball.
Yeah, Jason, I believe a lot of people have watched the tape on us. We're bringing out the punting units. You're right. Give them a long field back there. But I believe people have finally watched the tape and realized that we get an offsides penalty in every game. Last week against Taylorsville was the first week we didn't draw anybody offsides. And so far tonight, Bassfield's been very disciplined too.
So Cox going to be waiting the kicking duties, trying to make this pay dividends right here. Ball just over the 50-yard line, trying to bury Bassfield back. Good snap. And good high kick by Cox. Backs the Yellow Jackets all the way up. Ball hits. Deadgum is going to roll in the end zone and going to bring the ball out to the 20-yard line. So
they want to say he touched it, Jason. We got a touchdown.
What?
No. They're saying
don't excite me like that.
Bearcats are trying to say that he touched the ball, but the referees didn't see it.
All right, so Bassfield's going to take over on the 20-yard line. So Vance, about a net of about, we'll call it 30 yards on the play. So not what the Bearcats were looking for right there, but still better than them taking over on the 49-yard line. So be first down, 10 yards to go for McGee and company. Ball game tied up 6-6 with 8:25 left to go in this half. Both teams fighting hard for this South State Championship. See who'll come out of here and play the north half in Jackson.
Yeah, coaching staff's really livid about that. They feel like the guy touched the ball. He did. Cox doing the game tape over beside us says he did touch the ball, so we'll have to see this on the replays tomorrow.
All right, so Bassfield now, first down, 10 yards to go. Going to take the snap, going to hand it off around the end to their running back, and boy, he fights over, finds good running room. He just dances up through there behind the blockers and picks up a good 7 to 8 yards on the play. We'll call it second down and about 2 yards on the play. So Vance, he's coming around that end, and he's following his blockers quite well and finding a hole.
Yeah, they're doing a good job, and they're just a powerful running team like we expected. And they're not going down on the first contact. You're going to have to wrap them up and really work on taking them down.
And on this wing tee, if you'll just watch those guards and follow those guards, we used to run this same offense. They're going to lead you to the play. They pull around those ends, and a lot of guards pulling on the play. Running to the right side, going to hand it off to the right side. And boy, he's got room running over the 40-yard line, over the 45, 50, still on his feet to the 40. Bearcats finally push him out of bounds. And Vance, as I said, if you'll watch those guards, they pull out that left side. Those linebackers, just watch them. It'll tell them where that play's going, but nobody there, and they make the Bearcats pay right there. Bring the ball up to 39-yard line, first and 10. Vance, that's hard stuff.
Yeah, it really is. That's just a tough break there. I mean, he had blockers all the way in front of him. They know where they're going. We've got to figure out which way they're going.
Exactly. Those guards pulling out. He had about 2 to 3 blockers in front of him. And timeout for the Bearcats. We'll take one as well. After the Bearcat timeout, first and 10 for McGee and company. Ball spot around the 39-yard line. Brings one man in motion. Going to hand off number 23, and he is met, Vance. With that number 50, Drew Evans, has just stuck him right at the line of scrimmage and drug him down, Vance. So good stop right there for the Bearcats. And again, Drew Evans just absolutely met him in the hole, and that you're not going to get past Evans.
No, he hit him helmet to helmet, shoulder pads to shoulder pads, and just put him back on his back. That was a great tackle that time by Drew Evans, and that's what we got to see. Good tackles from the Bearcats on first contact.
Yeah, you got to bring them down on first contact, not let them get around that end, because they'll make you pay. They have the speed to take it to the house. So Bearcats, good play right there for second down, 10 yards to go. Ball still right around the 39-yard line. McGee coming to the line, takes the snap, going to roll out, going to be a pass. Looking to pass, fires out, wide open. Number 8, and he is going to be dropped out of bounds. Vance, first down pickup, wide open. That was the only receiver he could throw to. Looking to him all the way. Bearcats just did not come up with the play that time. So after the Yellow Jackets pick up the first down, ball spotted around the 29-yard line for McGee and company. McGee takes the snap, going to hand it off around the left side, trying to work his way up, and he is going to be met by a host of Bearcats, called down right at the line of scrimmage. We'll call it second down, 10 yards to go. After the Bearcats stop, McGee and company come to the line, faces second down, 10 yards to go. He's getting the play to his troops. He going under center, takes the snap, going to hand it off around the left side. One missed tackle by the Bearcats, and he's off to the races. Vance over the 20 to about the 15-yard line is where they'll get it First down and 10 yards to go for the Yellow Jackets. So, as you said, Vance, you cannot afford to miss those first tackle opportunities that you have, and just missed one right there and finally bring him down. But now the Yellow Jackets, Vance, knocking on the door. And one thing we talked about earlier is we want to stay ahead of them, and they're looking to punch it in now. So it's big stand for the defense.
Big stand, first and goal from the 15 with 5:39 left to go in the first half. And, Jason, they're going to get the ball back after the half.
So Bearcat defense trying to tighten up right here late here in the first half. McGee goes under center, going to hand it off to the first man, 23, and he has a hole, just busting forward over the Bearcats over the 5-yard line, and going to be close to the first down, but it's going to be a pickup of about 7 to 8 yards on the play. It's going to be
I believe he got the first down, Jason. Well, they spot it right at the 5-yard line, so it's going to be close.
Now they're going to call it first down, Vance, so he did surpass it. So it's first down and goal for the Yellow Jackets, looking to punch it in over the Bearcats, trying to take a lead here late in the half. And as Vance said, they do get the ball back after the half. So Bearcats defense needing to tighten up here, deep in Bearcat territory. McGee takes a snap, going to hand it off to 33. He's dancing and diving, but he is stuck right at the line of scrimmage by the Bearcats. No gain on the play. Second down and goal to go. Second and goal to go. 5 yards for the Yellow Jackets to punch it in. McGee going under center. Wayne T. said brings one man in motion. Ball's on the ground. He picks it back up, Vance. Bearcats had the opportunity to get on it, but wisely McGee jumps on the ball. So now, Vance, third down and goal to go. From the 5-yard line. So Bearcats hadn't given it 2 plays. Bearcats hadn't given up a yard yet, trying to make a big stand. Vance, what a huge stand it would be here late in the second half.
It really would
in the first half.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to take a timeout, Jason. They're going to take a timeout. No? They're just bringing everybody over here to get the call in from the coach. Looked like they were calling a timeout.
Very important call here for the Yellow Jackets Brain Trust. They drove it deep into Bearcat territory, drove the ball so far 75 yards from the 25-yard line all the way to the Bearcat 5-yard line. 2 plays left to punch it in the end zone. Bearcat defense trying to hold that line of scrimmage. McGee going under center, brings one man in motion. They're going to flip it out to the left side. Bearcats there trying to bring it down, and they do, Vance. Maybe a pickup of yard on the play. That's it. Number 44.
Kevin Caetano.
Kevin Caetano bringing him down, and what a big play that was. Bearcat defense, you got to like the toughness of this Bearcat defense. A ball on the 5-yard line on first down. And no matter what, Vance, these Bearcats are fighting every tooth and nail they have.
3 plays, no yards so far for the Yellow Jackets after they got first and goal from the 5. That's going to bring up 4th and 5. And, Jason, they snuck by us on that last 4th down and goal to go. Hopefully the Bearcats can sniff it out and make a stop on them this time. So they're going to go for it.
So as Vance said, they've done it to us one time. They got down here on 4th down and 5 yards to go, used the reverse to punch it in. So now play clock's ticking down with 5 seconds to go. McGee's going to have to hurry, going under center. Now he pitches out to the right side. Bearcats there. They're going to meet him, Vance, at the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get it. What a stand by these Bearcat defense, and bring him down. No pickup on the play. Vance, what a defensive stand by this Bearcat D.
Huge defensive stand. You get a team first and goal on the 5, and they net a -2 yards in 4 plays. What a big stop by the Bearcats. And, Jason, I believe it'd be easier for me to tell you what Bearcats weren't in on that tackle than to tell you which ones were, because the whole team, all 11 of them, were right there on that ball carrier.
That takes such mental toughness by a defense to just come in there and buck up with 5 yards to go to keep them out of the end zone. And that's big-time football, and this defense has been some kind of stout. Now the Bearcat offense buried back around their 4-yard line, trying to get out of this end zone. 2:38 left to go in the half. Lyles going in shotgun formation. 4 wide receiver package. Brings one man in motion. Going to hand it off the middle. Lyles got room. Busting up over the 15-yard line to the 20. He's hit hard, but not after a first down pickup. 1st and 10, and what a hole he had coming up the middle.
Well, that was a great run, but more than anything, that gave us some cushion. We don't like to be pinned down there deep on our own territory with a wet ball like this. So that's a great job just to pick up the good yardage, give us a cushion. That stopped the clock while they moved the chains. You got 2:31 to go left in the first half of play. Bearcats tied up 6-6.
So Bearcats trying to mount a drive with 2:24 and ticking on the clock. Lyles, shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver package. Lyles is going to keep it. Nowhere really to go. The line of scrimmage just bunched up on him. So no pickup on the play. We call it second down, 10 yards to go. Second down, 10 yards to go for Lyles and company. 3 wide receivers split to the far side, 1 to the near side, 1 running back alongside Lyles. Lyles looking to throw, throws the ball deep, and it is going to be in and out. He just couldn't get there, Vance. There was a man, he was stride for stride with Cameron Stowers and just couldn't hit the deep ball. Lyles threw it up there, but good coverage by the Yellow Jackets.
Well, the Bearcats got what they wanted, one-on-one coverage on Cameron Stowers, but just good. Whoever was covering him was doing a great job because he was right there with him. Cameron Stowers unable to get separation on him to get open for that pass. That's going to bring up 3rd and 9 with 1:39 left to go in the first half.
Yeah, now here, you pin back deep. You really don't want to get the ball back to the Yellow Jackets with any time. So 3rd down, 9 yards to go. Bearcats needing to get this first down now. 4 wide receiver package, 3 to the far side, 1 on the near side. Lyles takes a snap, looking downfield, just looking. He's got time. He is hit as he throws it down. Oh, Mark Hawkins, boy, he had a man there and just could not come up with it. Went over his hands. Hawkins just kind of lost the ball when it came over his head. Just couldn't really see it. So Bearcats going to be forced to punt. And Yellow Jackets going to get good field position, Vance, and good time on the clock, 1:32. But the thing is, Vance, they have only 1 timeout left to burn.
Yeah, they burned 2 of their timeouts early in the game, and that's a tough break for our usual go-to 3rd down receiver, Hawkins, as he usually catches everything thrown to him, and that was just over his fingertips, unable to bring that one in.
So needing a big kick here by Cox. He's going to be kicking right around his 5-yard line. Takes a snap, going to kick it, and my decent kick, going to fire over the 45-yard line, but takes a huge Bearcat roll, as Vance always talks about how it does, and it does all the way to the 34-yard line. Vance, what a huge kick right there by Cox.
That's a good 45-yard kick there. You're probably about 50 yards from where he actually kicked it, but that is a huge punt by Cox. And I mean, yeah, he's kicking good field goals, but his punting has gotten unbelievable, so much better over the years.
First 10 yards to go for the Yellow Jackets. Ball spotted right around the 34-yard line. Fakes the snap, 7 looking downfield, wide open, number 8. Caught, going to bring it up over the 50-yard line. He's upended right at the 50, but he flips all the way to about the 46-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10, Vance. And that wide open out there in the seams, and Bearcats not there looking maybe for the run that time. And boy, they're finding wide open seams on this Bearcat defense.
Well, when the camera was off, I was saying we need a pick 6. And I was like, there's no way they're going to throw the ball. And sure enough, they put it in the air and find another wide open receiver,
so
Jason.
With 1:10 left to go, Yellow Jackets driving, trying to punch it in here for the half. And boy, Bearcat defense needing to make another big stand. Ball just over into Bearcat territory. Yellow Jackets going to hand it off. There's going to be now he was looking to pass. Now he's going to pass it.
Oh,
and it's caught.
Yeah,
and it was pass interference by us. They catch the ball.
No. That's offensive pass interference, Jason. Number 7, the quarterback, he had Levatas Lyles wrapped up when he went up for that one, and that's got to be against them. There's no doubt in my mind that's offensive pass interference.
All right, we're going to wait for the striped shirt, see what they come up with. You never know in high school football what kind of calls you can get, and sometimes we've seen some crazy ones. So Vance says no way it's going against Forrest, and we'll see what the officials say about it. That'll be the last call. And, and as you said, and Vance, and no, you never know in high school football, so that's going to bury him even further. Woo! And that's going to be 15 tacked on right there.
Well, Jason, that's just a horrible call. Because I know that it's going to go to the offense most every time in a pass interference call, but the quarterback had his hands up around Levatas' head and pushed off of him to turn around to catch that ball. I mean, that's just a bad call there.
So not what the Bearcats were looking for. They punted it all the way down to the 34-yard line, but after the big pass play, now the pass interference call. They're in business with 47 seconds left to go. First down, 10 yards to go. Takes the snap, going to fake the handoff. 7 running. 56, Keelan Johnson. Ball's on the ground, but Yellow Jackets pick it up. Bearcats wrap him up and bring him down. They got to be careful in that backfield not to get a personal foul call after the whistle's blown, but they don't call it. Good stop there for the Bearcats. So 2nd down, about 15 yards to go for the Yellow Jackets. 29 seconds left to go in this half. Yellow Jackets passing, just sitting in the pocket. He's met by Keelan Johnson, but wide in and out of the hands out of the Yellow Jacket defender. He jumped up in and out, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 15 yards to go with 23 seconds left to go. So now with 3rd and 15, Bearcats bringing the heat up the middle, led by Keelan Johnson, trying to get pressure on that quarterback. Shotgun formation, sitting in the pocket. Bearcats bringing it to him. If the ball is up, in and out of the hands of number 10. Boy, he had the outstretched hands. Going to bring up 4th down, 15 yards to go with 16 seconds, Vance. I guess you'd go for it here. Why not?
I guess you have to with 16 seconds. You know, you run around and do whatever you've got to do, but I don't know. As soon as that ball hits the ground, it's Bearcat ball if they don't get it. So it'd be interesting. I mean, you're better off going for it than you are punting it because there's so many more things that can go wrong with a punt. So I'm sure they will go for it here. Maybe just run it right up the middle and hope the time runs out.
Oh, they punting it.
Are they really?
Bring the heat. Yellow Jackets going to punt to the Bearcats. Got to stay cautious of that fake punt. Low snap. Bearcats they're gonna keep the ball, Vance, up the middle, and Bearcats gonna stuff him around the 45-yard line. Clock's gonna stop around the 10-second mark. Give Bearcats the ball back at 45. One play left to go, and they can air it out one time anyway, Vance, before the half ends.
Yeah, you never know. Bearcats, I'm sure, will go for it. I don't think this coaching staff's going to take a knee and go into halftime and give it right back to them coming out. So I expect to see us do something. I'd like to see a little short pass, maybe sort the sidelines, maybe they can get a little closer and get out of bounds. But we'll see. With 10 seconds left to go in this first half of play, scores all tied up, 6-6.
You really don't have a whole lot to lose here, so as said, I mean, you might as well shoot it down there maybe a couple of times, see what you can get. Yellow Jackets just going to play center field and try to play a little prevent. 4 wide receiver package for Lyles and company. Lyles just look, they're going to call the play dead. They're never getting off there. Going to be a Bearcat penalty. And hopefully they'll put the time back on the clock, wouldn't you think, man?
Yeah, it's offsides against the Bearcats, and obviously the time shouldn't have ran off if they'd have stopped it, but we'll see what they do with the 3 seconds.
That's a Bearcat timeout, not a penalty on the Bearcats. It was a timeout, so 10 seconds left to go. First down and 10 yards to go. 4 wide receiver package for Lyles and company. Lyles in the shotgun, takes snap, looking back, going to fire it over to number 5, Stowers. And boy, he was bobbling it, and he paid for it right there, Vance. He was bobbling around, and he got hit hard right there. And it's going to bring 5 seconds left to go. Now you just kind of have to air it out to the end zone and hope you can get it in there, Vance.
Well, we don't have the arm to throw it 45 yards in the air, or 55 yards in the air, excuse me. So they're going to have to find something short and just hope somebody can make a play with it, Jason. So, I mean, I don't know that I wouldn't let Lavalas just kind of roll out and try and make something happen. We're going to take a timeout and discuss it and see what we can figure out. Maybe a good hook and ladder.
All right, we're all knotted up at 6 with 5 seconds left to go in the half. Lyles just going under center. Looking like he's just going to run out the clock and go into the halftime with the Bearcats and the Yellow Jackets for the South State Championship, tied at 6, and we'll be back with halftime activities. All right, we got 1 half to go to see who goes to Jackson, Bearcats or Yellow Jackets. Cox is going to be kicking off to the Yellow Jackets, so Bassfield will get first shot at it. Cox doing the kicking duties. He kicks a high, just kick over to the Bassfield. Bassfield fair catches it around the 30-yard line, is it, Vance?
Yeah, it looks like 30-yard line is where they're going to start out, Jason.
So it'll be Bassfield starting out 1st and 10 for McGee and company coming to the line. They had found some success throwing the ball, which the Bearcats wasn't looking for them to do really a whole lot on this wet field. Not something that they do out of that wing tee, and they ran the ball really well, only mounting up 6 points, got all the way down to the 5, but Bearcats pinned them up for a 4th down stop to keep them out of the end zone and kept the ball game tied 6-6, so that's where we're at. So from the 30-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10, Bassfield. McGee going under center, takes the snap, going to be pitching out to his left side, got blockers out there. Bearcats all over him. It looked like holding against Bassfield. They're not going to call it over there, Vance, but he had a clear jersey on him, and Bearcats finally corral him and bring him down after about a pickup of 2 yards on the play. We'll call it 2nd down, 8 yards to go for Bassfield. Vance, did you kind of see it, the hold over there?
Yeah, you can see. When your defender gets turned around backwards, it's got to be holding. And,
yeah.
And it's amazing that they don't call it. When you see the back of the guy's jersey, it's got to be holding.
All right, so 2nd down, 8 yards to go for McGee and his troops. 1 wide receiver set, 2 running backs in the backfield. Ball on the ground, Vance.
Bearcats, I think, might have it, Jason.
Vance says Bearcats. We'll wait to see what striped shirts say. They're going to call it 3rd down to go, but that's going to be just a lost play right there. Going to bring up 3rd down, 8 yards to go for Bassfield. They're all the way. They're at their 34-yard line. Going to be 3rd down, 8 yards to go. So big play right here for the Bearcats to push them 3 and out after the half.
Yeah, you're right about that, Jason. It'll be a huge stop as we kick the ball to them to start the 2nd half. Be a huge stop for the defense to get the ball back in the offensive hands, because we've got to get some points quick before this rain keeps coming down.
So McGee surveying the line. 2 running backs in the backfield. 1 wide receiver set. He's going to take the snap, fakes the handoff, going to be looking to pass downfield. Got a wide receiver out there, but he's going to be corralled by a host of Bearcats. Maybe a pickup of 2 on the play, but not going to do it. And Bassfield should be forced to punt here, and they bring out their punting unit. So 3 and out. That's just what the doctor ordered, Vance.
Yeah, and the Bearcats should get good field position. Depending on how good this punt is, Lavadas is going to be standing along his own 35-yard line waiting to field this kick. We haven't seen the punter yet for Bassfield except to fake a punt, so we're going to see what he can do now. Surely he won't fake this one deep in his own territory, 4th and 6.
And number 3, Marino Daggins is going to be doing the kicking duty. Lyles hanging out around his 30-yard line, waiting this kick. And the snap's back. Good snap. Ball is fumbled. It's on the ground. Bearcats all over him. Vance trying to bring him down. They're going to corral him. And what a start here to the second half, Vance. And it was a good snap back. And he just bobbled it in his hands. This wet field. Bearcats going to take over right around the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. We're in business, Vance.
Yes, that's exactly what we needed right there. That's your momentum break and momentum swing right there. Now we just punch it in and get some points on the board, get a little bit of cushion, because points are going to be very valuable. Whether it's 1, 2, 3, or 6, you want to get all you can get in a game like this because it's going to be hard to score.
Yeah, the rain just pouring down here. The field is drenched, so as Vance said, every point is just so important in a game. It's going to be a low-scoring event. Lyle, shotgun formation, surveying the field, brings Mitchell in motion, going to hand it off to number 2 up the middle. And Vance, Worsley doing all he can to dance up through there, but just nothing doing. It closed in on him quick.
Yeah, he just ran right into a wall of black jerseys. Just a tough break that time for Warrensley. It's just hard to cut back to those open holes. All you can really do is put your head down and run straight ahead, Jason.
So 2nd down, 9 yards to go. Bearcats finding tough room going up that middle of that, up the heart of the Bassfield center of their defense. They're just stacking it up. Linebackers doing a good job for Bassfield so far. Lyles, 4 wide receiver package, shotgun formation, brings one running back in motion. Number 2, Warrensley just hits a hole hard. That's one thing he does, Vance. He gets down low and just hits that hole, follows those big linemen up front. Good pickup. Going to be still short of the 1st down. So
picked up about
3rd
7.
down.
Yeah, going to be about 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, depending on the spot. But we know we're in 4-down territory, so we got 2 plays at it.
Well, you got a kicker in Cox. You know, you can't leave out Cox. And so 3rd down, 2 yards to go. Lyles, shotgun formation, trying to convert this 3rd down. Waiting the snap. Just can't get the offsides that we normally get in a ball game, so he's going to regroup. Warrensley alongside, brings one man in motion, going to hand it off to Warrensley, and Vance, he jumps ahead. I don't think he's going to get it, though. He's going to pick up maybe a yard. It's going to bring up 4th down, about a yard to go. It's going to be an interesting call from the Bearcat Brain Trust. Lee Martin discussing it with Coach Bassfield to see what they're going to do. And boy, needing points right here, Vance, but on this wet field, don't know that you can really kick the field goal here.
Yeah, you can't really guarantee a field goal. I mean, Cox can kick it, but the question is the snap and the hole and so many other things that come into factor, especially like with the extra point. And you can hear these fans on this Bassfield sideline getting up on this 4th and 1 play. Let's see if we can push it in, pick up a yard, Jason.
All right, so 1 yard to go to get it in here. Lyles backed up, shotgun formation. Going to be an interesting call right here, facing a tough Bassfield defense. Going to be a Lyles keeper. I don't know, Vance. He got back and he goes up through the line. Spins move.
No, he's short.
Boy, he spinned off, and one Bassfield receiver had him right there. And I tell you what, Vance, he looked like he had nowhere to go there for a minute. But we've learned from Lyles over these course few games, you just cannot count him out. He made one cut right there that was paid dividends for him and picked up 4 yards. What a play.
What a huge play. It's like he turned the corner at Bassfield. They had 4 guys waiting on him. He just cut it right back to the inside and found the running room he needed to pick up the 1st down. It's 1st and goal.
So Bearcats in business, knocking on the door. Lyles, shotgun formation, takes a snap, going to be Lyles keeping it. And boy, they're not going to. Boy, and he slips away another one, Vance. And he's off to the races, spins another one, and still on his feet. Boy, he is absolutely amazing. Looks like he was going to be buried back for a loss of 2 or 3. Had 2 or 3 defenders on him. And boy, there ain't a whole lot you can, as a coaching staff, that's hard to defend.
Yeah, I don't know that he picked up any yardage there, but he did a great job of not losing any yardage there because they were waiting on him in the backfield, waiting on him to run the ball. And I'm really surprised that we haven't gone to that I formation to try and power this ball in, Jason. Well, Quillian Jones is hurt too. That makes a big difference.
All right, Bearcats sniffing the honey hole, trying to get it in that end zone to take the lead over Bassfield early in the second half of play. Lyles, shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver package. Warrensley hanging out alongside Lyles. Brings one running back in motion. It's going to be Lyles up the middle, and he's going to score for the touchdown. Big score right there for the Bearcats. Big 3 and out. Give it to the defense. They put them in 3 and out coming out of the half. and then the bobble snap, and then Bearcats punch it in on the legs of Lyles Vance. What a start to this second half.
That's the great thing with the Bearcats. You know you got to give the ball away, but luckily we get a chance to get the ball back on the fumbled punt snap, and Bearcats do a good job of just punching in the end zone, using some good clock. There's only 6:38 left to go in the third quarter, and now the clock is our friend, Jason.
So Bearcats with leading 6-6. They're going to go for the extra point. Excuse me, it's 12-6 now, pending the extra point, and it's going to be, they're going to call a penalty on this, Vance. Don't know what they're going to call.
There was plenty of time left on the clock. I'm not exactly sure. It's false start against the Bearcats. Had motion on it, so it's going to back us up 5 yards. And, you know, looking down there at Evans and Cox, they're just trying to find a dry spot to kick from, Jason.
Yeah, there's not much of a spot down there, and they're just trying to, as Vance said, wiggle around and try to find some little spot. Evans has a tough duty tonight of catching that ball, getting it placed in the right spot, and that's a very important job. That holder has got a tough job, and the snapper having to get it back to him just perfect on a wet, rainy night. So, and every point is huge here in this game. So Evans waiting to snap back, good snap, good hold, and the kick is blocked by the Bassfield. So they cross that line and get their hands up. So 6 points is all we're going to get out of it, but very valuable points there. So with 6:38 left to go in the third quarter, Bearcats leading 12-6. So after Lyles punches it in for the score, Bearcats leading 12-6. Cox kicks up a squiggler, going to go directly out of bounds, and it's going to be 35-yard line. We're Bassfield to start, 1st and 10. McGee and company coming to the line, first down, 10 yards to go. One wide receiver to the near side. 3 running backs in the backfield. Going to hand it off to the coming around the right side, and nothing going. Bearcat defense just all over him, Vance, stretching that line, and I guarantee you they had a good talk to at the halftime, and boy, some good adjustments made, and Bearcat defense so far not giving up an inch.
Bobby Thigpen, Drew Evans, and Big Keelan Johnson in on that stop right there. As Thigpen and Drew led the passage that way for the Bearcats.
So rain pouring down here in Bassfield. You can look at the white jerseys of the Bearcats. They're just covered in mud, and just really working hard to get this win here in Bassfield, Mississippi tonight. McGee coming to the line out of that wing T set. They're going to be running to the far side, coming around that end, trying to stretch the corner. He's got a few men to beat, and he's off to the races, Vance. But boy, Bearcats closed in on him quick around that left end, Vance, and he was chugging along, and Bearcats just stretch it out and finally bring him down for a pickup, maybe a yard on the play. Pick up 3rd and 9, but Vance, he looked like he had something going. Bearcats closed in.
Yeah, he actually picked up about 3 or 4 yards on the play, but all that did was get him back to the line of scrimmage after the loss on the last play. But number 4, Mitchell, in on the tackle, and he just hit him head on and just stopped him in his tracks. That's what you got to hit him at, straight on.
So big conversion play now for Bassfield, facing 3rd down, 9 yards to go, trailing by 6. Takes a snap, going to go to the right side. He's got room. Bearcats needing to make a tackle, not going to do it. He picks up the 1st down and more over the 50-yard line. 1st down for Bassfield. And Vance, they just came around that left side, and they were turning and burning and picked up that 1st down. They run really hard.
Yeah, they did. They had a good job. That time we had blockers ahead of them and running with the blockers and able to pick up the 1st down. And just, like I said, that misdirection on that wing T, Jason, caught us off guard that time.
So Bearcat defense bending, not breaking. First down of the night for the Yellow Jackets. McGee and company coming to the line. 3 running back package in the backfield. Brings 1 man in motion. Gives the handoff to 33 to the right side. Dancing around. He's corralled by a host of defenders.
Nothing doing there for the Bearcats. As they wrapped him up right along the line of scrimmage and quickly brought him down. And you're not going to be able to cut it back inside of this Bearcat defense. You better try and stretch it out the outside. It's the only way you're going to get around this Bearcat defense is they're stopping up the middle very well tonight.
Yeah,
so, that's going to bring up 2nd down and 9 now for Bassfield with 4:33 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Ball spotted right along the 47-yard line.
So Yellow Jackets in Bearcat territory, trying to make a statement. Brings 1 man in motion. They're going to hand it off, coming around the far side. He's got room, blockers in front, boy, and they're just bruising forward. He's still on his feet, going. Kevin Catano trying to bring him down. He does, but not after a huge pickup. Boy, he is. When they come across that left side, he's got blockers out in front, and Vance, they're well coached. They do a good job of getting it in front of their running back and making way.
Yeah, I was hoping to see offsides on the Bassfield that time, as that pulling guard left really early that time. But I guess the referees didn't see it, or maybe he moved right on time. It looks like we're going to call a timeout. We'll take one as well, Jason.
Ball spotted on the 19-yard line. Bassfield driving on the Bearcats in deep in Bearcat territory. Brings one man in motion, hands it off to the far side. And, boy, Bearcats all over him, boy. Vance, they followed him down the line. Who's that in
That's
on the
number
tackle?
21. That's the Shepherd, Jason, in the tackle. Big tackle on the play. That's a loss of about 5 on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd and 15.
Yeah, they've been running that play a lot tonight, trying to get to the far side with their running back, bringing him in motion and handing him off when he's in full stride and trying to hit the outside corner. Been successful at times, but bring him down that time.
All right, so now Bassfield 2nd and 15. Ball spotted back along the 23-yard line with 3:38 left to go in the third quarter.
All right, McGee, he brings one in motion, fakes the handoff, gonna throw it, and it's caught by Bassfield. Pick up a good pickup on the play. Don't know if it's gonna be enough for the first down. Still gonna bring up 3rd down and about 3 to 4 yards to go on the play. So Bearcats need to come up with another big stop, but well, at times when they've passed it, they've been high completion ratage by Bassfield.
They really have. I mean, that's a good-looking throw there. As they're just catching the man slanting across the middle. Quarterback kind of rolling out with him a little bit and putting it right on the money. The quarterback, for a team that we didn't expect to throw, has thrown the ball well against this Bearcat defense.
3rd and short for the Yellow Jackets. McGee going to bring up 2 wide receivers to the far side. 2 running backs in the backfield for McGee and company. McGee takes snap, quarterback keeper up the middle. He's going to be hit, but not after he just barrels forward, Vance. He just pushes the line over, picks up the first down. So now Bassfield in business, knocking on the door, trailing by 6. And Vance, those one points can make a big difference in a big game like this.
It really can. Bassfield's got 1st and goal from outside the 6-yard line. And Jason, we've stopped them here before. I hope we do it again. Their crowd is really pumped up getting into it, Jason.
Yeah, they really are. This crowd, Bassfield, I don't know, has ever been in this position in South State Championship territory before. So, this crowd in Little Bassfield, Mississippi is really excited here tonight for their team, who's hanging with the mighty Bearcats so far tonight. Brings one man in motion. McGee's going to hand it off to the motion man. He is met, big time hit. Number 40, Quillian Jones, back in the game, and buddy, he made him pay. He upended him right there at the line of scrimmage, Vance. And
down, no gain on the play. And what a big hit for Quillian Jones. We thought was out of the game, injured, got some treatment at halftime, and he comes out and makes a big, huge hit there. That's going to bring up 2nd and goal, Jason. 3 more stops to go.
So 3 more to go. There was no gain on the play. Ball on the 6-yard line. 2nd down, goal to go. 6 yards for pay dirt. 1:48 left to go in the 3rd quarter. McGee takes the snap, going to hand it off to the first man through, and he is going to score. He puts it in to tie the ball game, 12-12. 1:40 left to go for Bassfield. Crowd pumped up here in Bassfield, Mississippi. We got a ball game here for this South State Championship. Both towns wanting to head to Jackson, Mississippi to face the North half, and whoever comes out of this one is going to be a tough one to beat. 2 great teams facing off here in Bassfield. So, big, important extra point here for Bassfield. I would think they're going to go for 2, but they're going to go for the kick too, Vance. We've been kind of wondering why nobody has gone for 2 yet, but because the rain's really coming down, it's a hard kick.
And I don't think it's so much a hard kick. It's just a hard snap and a hard hold to get a handle on it and get it down. They do it this time. Good snap, good hold, and he misses it. He just shanks that one, Jason. That's going to leave it knotted up, 12-12 with 1:40 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
So after the Bassfield score, tie ball game 12-12. It's going to be just a kick right again. Cameron Stowers at the 35-yard line. He's trying to bring it up. He's just going to have to go. He finds room up the middle, Vance, over the 50-yard line. And, boy, they kick it straight to Cameron Stowers every single time. And not a pooch kick by any means, just a line drive kick to him. And he's bringing it up for good yardage in Bassfield territory. It's exactly what we needed.
Yeah, it was interesting that time as he caught it. It looked like he was wanting to try and go to that far side again. And Josh Pinkston got behind him and just pushed him. He's like, go forward, go forward. And he took it up the field that time for a nice return. That's got the ball all the way up to 47-yard line. So Bearcats got good territory to start from. With a minute 32 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Lyles and company trying to get something going. Short field to work with. Punch it in. 4 wide receiver package. Lyles and Lyles in the backfield. Brings one man in motion. Lyles going to hand it off to Lyles up the middle, and he just trips when he comes off the line of scrimmage, barrels forward for maybe a pickup about 3 to 4 yards on the play. And clock running. Been a short ball game so far, Vance, with both teams just kind of mostly running with this rain pouring down. But, boy, every point, you know, if you can come up with this touchdown right here, it could be huge.
Yeah, it really could be. This is a big, big drive for the Bearcats. They really need to punch it in, get some more points on the board, take the lead going into the fourth quarter.
So, Lyle, shotgun formation. That spread set again, bringing a man in motion. Going to fake the handoff. Going to be Lyles up the middle. He is going to be met, not until he gets to about the 40-yard line. Going to bring up third down now for the Bearcats. So another third down conversion needed to keep this drive alive.
It's going to be about 3rd and 3 for the Bearcats as they need the 37 for the first. Clock is ticking. 40 seconds left to go in this quarter. Bearcats really needing to get some points on the board to start going into the fourth.
And Bearcats stayed in that shotgun formation predominantly pretty much all game long. In this spread set, they just spreading Bassfield out, running for the most part. Few throws, but 90% run so far in this ball game. Lyles, shotgun formation. One running back long side. It's going to be a pass to 4, and he catches it, and that is going to be number 4. Trishawn Mitchell is going to catch the pass for the first down. Good call by the Bearcat Brain Trust. Just catches him off guard. Mitchell just set right down for the right in first down territory, caught the ball and picked up a few on the play. Bearcats in business. Ball spotted right along the 32-yard line. Trying to punch it in, take the lead with 13 seconds and ticking left in this third quarter of action. Tied up 12-12. 3 running backs to the far side, 3 wide receivers to the far side, 1 wide receiver to the near side.
We're not going to get this one off.
Not going to get the play off, so with the score all tied, 12-12 going into the fourth quarter.
on that one. But either way it goes, that's going to bring up 3rd and 20 for the Bearcats.
So huge play for this Bearcat team with 9:36 left to go in this 4th quarter. Any stop is a huge stop this late in the ball game. And Bearcats should get good field position if they can get a stop right here. So 3rd down, 20 yards to go for the Bassfield. It's going to be offside, so back them up an additional 5 yards on the play. Bearcats in business, bring up 3rd down and 25. So I tell you what, Bassfield is not doing themselves any favors so far.
No, they really aren't, and that's another good break for the Bearcats. That's going to bring up 3rd and long now for Bassfield.
Bassfield, big 3rd down for Bassfield. 3rd and long, probably going to be in a passing situation. They're going to bring one man in motion, and they're going to bring up that. I mean, he is man in the line, Bass buried in the backfield by the Bearcats, and I tell you what, he really put him down right there.
Number
big
86, Darnell. No, that's Shepard.
Yeah, Devontae Shepard lowers the boom on him in the backfield, bringing him down for a 4th down loss, and this Bearcat defense tightening up. They got a little tune-up at halftime, and they have all but one drive. They have just really laid it to Bassfield, and now it's going to be a punt. Bearcats going to be in business right here, Vance. They're going to have great field position.
They're going to be punting from the punter's going to be standing near his goal line. Another bobble snap here could be huge for the Bearcats.
So Lovatis going to be hanging out around his 50-yard line, standing on the yellow jacket, awaiting the ball. Number 3 is going to be doing the kicking duties for the Yellow Jackets. Got to watch that fake. Snap back. Kick is up, good end over end kick. Going to take a Yellow Jacket bounce, and it does, and it just rolls over to the 45. Going to drop dead to about the 41-yard line for Bassfield. That was a good kick, but Bearcats still going to have good field position, leading 18 to 12 with 8:33 left to go in the 4th quarter. And Vance, Bearcats is in control of their own destiny from this point.
All they've got to do is keep getting first downs, run this clock out, but they get enough first downs, they're going to score, Jason. If they get a score here, they can put this game away.
Yeah, this score right here, this drive right here could do it and land them in Jackson, Mississippi if they can score here. So we'll see what the Bearcat Brain Trust comes up with here. Lyles going in shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver package, 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side, 1 running back alongside Lyles. Lyles takes the snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. He's got room up to the left side, and he's going to be brought down around the 45-yard line. Going to be a flag on Cameron Stowers, and he got hit. And it started from Bassfield, but the problem is if you retaliate, that's normally when the flag comes out. So it's going to be a personal foul, back up of 15 yards on the play. So it was started by Bassfield, but you know, Vance, that when you retaliate, it's going against you.
Yeah, it's not who starts it, it's who gets called for it. So let's see what they do here. They're looking at Bassfield. I'm not sure what they're trying to do here. Let's wait and see what the call is. Personal foul on Bassfield, Jason. They're calling it on Bassfield, but offsetting it. They both of them messed up, so that'll work. That's okay.
So nothing lost, nothing gained. Both of them made the boo-boo of getting out there and trash talking. So it's 2nd down, about 8 yards to go for the Bearcats. Ball spotted on the 45-yard line in Bearcat territory. Lovato standing in that shotgun formation. Surveying the field. Has a 6-point lead. Brings Mitchell in motion. Going to hand off to number 2, Worsley up the middle. He's got room, but he is met quickly by those linebackers of Bassfield. Brings it up to about the 47-yard line, so maybe a pickup of 2 on the. We crossed that initial line of scrimmage, Vance, but those linebackers for Bassfield has really played a great ball game.
Well, we're getting by their front 4, their down linemen. We're getting by them, but the linebackers are doing a great job of filling in the gaps and stopping us. Just as soon as we think there's a hole there, it quickly closes up. The Bassfield linebackers are doing a good job of stopping us.
Let's do this. Let's call it 3rd down, 4 yards to go. Long 4, short 5 for the Bearcats. Lyles coming to the line, needing to convert on this 1st down to keep the drive alive. 1 running back alongside Lyles. Takes a snap. He's going to be passed, drops straight back, looking downfield. He's going to fire to a wide open Cameron Stowers in 1st down territory, Vance. He should have it depending on the spot. And they're going to give it to him. 1st down pickup. Great call by the Bearcats. I mean, Stowers did a good job, Vance, of just knowing his territory and knowing where he needed to be. He sat down 1 yard over the 1st down territory, waited for the ball, caught it, 1st down.
Well, he ran an excellent route that time, and I apologize. I got too excited. I watched the game with my eyes and not the camera, but he sprinted down the field, stopped, came back 3 yards, and had his defensive back way off of him. and Lavada is able to drill it right to him, right over the first down marker.
Bearcats keeping the drive alive. They punched it into Bassfield territory. Lyles, shotgun formation, 3 running backs to the far side, 1 to the near side. Lyles waiting the snap, takes the snap, hands it off to 2 Warrens up the middle. He's got room, but those linebackers quickly close in once again. And good linebacker corps here. They pick up maybe a yard on the play. We'll call it second down, maybe 9 yards to go. Might not have been much of a pickup at all, but they're going to give him 1 yard anyway. But Worsley looked like he had that gap wide open.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the running out of this spread offense like we do. We have no lead blocker. So their linebackers are right there, and there's nobody that Warnsley can run behind. Once he hits the hole, it's linebackers in his face. So it's hard to get past those linebackers without a lead blocker.
All right, so now Adrian Lyles checks in the ball game, standing alongside his cousin Levatas in the backfield, shotgun formation. Again, that 4 wide receiver package. Bassfield showing blitz. Lyles going to take the snap, going to hand it off to number 1, Adrian. He hits the line of scrimmage hard, fighting forward. Pick up a few on the play, not much. Going to bring up 3rd and long, Vance, and going to be a big 3rd down right here with 5:56 left to go. You got to keep this drive going. You got a 6-point lead. You just can't give it up.
Right. 1 more first down would be absolutely huge in this game. Even if we don't get another first down, we'll still be able to punt it, pin them deep, give them the ball back at least deep in their own territory with little time left to go. Both teams have, well, Bearcats have used 1 timeout. Bassfield has still got all 3 of their timeouts, so it might take 2 first downs here, Jason, but we really need this one to start it off.
Yep, so big 3rd down conversion. 3rd down, 6 yards to go for Lyles and company. Trying to keep the clock ticking, keep this drive alive, hanging on to a 6-point lead here in Bassfield, Mississippi. Takes a snap, looking downfield, just looking, going to fire to Mitchell. The pass was, he was there wide open. The pass was just thrown low and just couldn't come up with it. Bearcats going to have to punt here and give it back to not what you want to see. Bearcats going to have to give it back to Bassfield. They should get the drive right here. They're going to have to drive a long way, Vance, but they're going to have a chance to either tie the ball game up or win the ball game possibly.
Yeah, there's 5:10 left to go in this ball game. Bearcats up by 6. Tyler Cox will be punting along his own 45-yard line. See what he can do right here, Jason.
Boy, they're bringing it. They're stacking it. They're going for the punt block right here. They got men back, and a good kick that time by Cox. It's going to take a Bearcat bounce, and they're going to have to pick it up. No, they don't.
And, all the way down to the 5-yard line.
What a punt. I tell you what, Cox had people just barreling in his face. They brought the punt block on that time, and he just calm, cool, collected, kicked it down, made it check up right along the 5-yard line. Beautiful.
So Bearcat defense going to need a stop right here with 4:58 left to go in the 4th quarter.
All right, so South State Championship on the line, 4:58 left to go, 95 yards to pay dirt for. Boy, they take it right up the middle. Bearcats there. They bury him right there, Vance, and that's going to be number
87. That's Darnell Hughes.
Yeah, Darnell Hughes in on the play, number 87. And the big man getting his mitts on him, bringing him down. So a pickup. No pickup on the play. Second down, 10 yards to go.
That was a great job by Darnell Hughes. There was one open spot on the field, and Darnell just sat down right there and laid a helmet on the running back for Bassfield and stopped him dead in his tracks. No gain on the play.
So this is pretty much the ball game right here in this drive right here. Bassfield having to go 95 yards. Bearcats got to make the stop. McGee under center takes the snap, gonna pass, rolls out to his right side, gonna look downfield to a receiver, and boy, in and out of the hands. Bearcats were right there, but he could have got the first down, but he missed the pass. So we're gonna bring up 3rd down, and 10 yards to go. And Vance, you'd almost have to say
they've got. If we stop them here, they've got to punt it.
They got to punt it.
They can't go for it this deep in their own territory. I mean, they can.
They can.
I'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised to see them do it. So this could be right here of a huge play for the Bearcats. Stop them right here, buried back at their 5-yard line. Bearcats in business. They can get this stop. 10 yards to go for McGee and company to pick up that elusive first down they've been trying to get. Bearcat defense have played a stellar ball game so far tonight. McGee going under center. One wide receiver to the near side, going to bring one man in motion. They're going to hand it off to the motion man. He's coming up through the line, ducking, diving. He's going to break the line of scrimmage, fighting over, and he's going to have the first. It's going to be close, Vance.
Yeah, well, it depends on the spot. They look like they're going to
give him
15,
yeah.
So they're going to give him the first down. That's just a good run that time. Bearcat defenders had him corralled at times. He made some good cuts and some good runs. They're calling timeout. They're going to measure it, Jason. This is going to be interesting. but I'd be willing to bet they go for this one. Let's take a timeout while they measure it.
So the Yellow Jackets pick up that first down. Eat up a lot of clock, 3:51 and ticking. 1st and 10 for McGee and company. Ball on the 15-yard line. McGee takes a snap, going to be rolling out to the far side, looking to pass. Fires it out to his open receiver, and the ball is caught on the 25-yard line. So good pickup on the play that time for Bassfield as they come out throwing. And they doesn't get out of bounds, so the clock's still ticking. 2nd down, he picks up 9 yards on the play. 2nd down and a yard to go. Ball spotted on the 24-yard line. Still a lot of yardage left to go for Bassfield to punch it in. McGee going under center, has a 3 wide receiver package, 2 running backs in the backfield. Going to take the snap, going to give it to the first man through, and he is corralled by number 56, Keelan Johnson. Gets his paws on him, brings him down for a pickup of maybe a couple on the play. We'll call it 2nd down, 8 yards to go. And Vance, thing is, clock is still ticking.
Clock is, well, no, they...
First down, they got the first down on that play.
Okay, they got the first down, so they stopped it to reset the change. It's 3:10 left to go in the ball game. Bassfield trying to drive.
6-point lead for this Bearcat defense, trying to hang on here in Bassfield, Mississippi. McGee under center, brings 1 man in motion, hands it off to the motion man coming through, got a hole. Bearcat defenders close in quickly to bring him down. Short pickup on the play, maybe 3 yards. We'll call it 3rd down, 2nd down, 7 yards to go for the Yellow Jackets.
Jason, this is interesting offense by Bassfield. They're just running it up the middle. I mean, they've got to go another 70 yards with 2:42 left to go in the game. They got 3 timeouts, haven't used them, and they're just running it right up the middle of the field, Jason.
Yeah, in football, 2 minutes is an eternity if you run the right offense, but Bassfield brings 1 man in motion, going to hand it off to the motion man to the far side. Bearcat defenders there, but boy, couldn't get their hands on him, and he picks up the first down pickup into the 40-yard line. Ball over. Vance, that's going to be 1st down, right?
Yeah, it's first down right at the 40-yard line. They still got 60 yards to go. 2:21 left to go, and that clock will reset when they get the chains going.
Bearcat defense gonna have to tighten up to get to Jackson, Mississippi. Bassfield driving with 2:20 left to go in this ball game, and this is it right here, guys. Got to pull them through. McGee bringing 1 man in motion, gonna hand it to the motion man on the far side. Bearcat defense all there, but he gets piled 1 man, 2 man. Mitchell pushes him out of bounds, but that's gonna stop the clock with 2:05 left to go. Had him in the backfield, Vance, but he slipped through the defenders and picks up about 5 yards on the play. Maybe even more, Vance. That was a big pickup.
A good solid 6 yards. That's going to bring up, 7 yards. 2nd and 3 now for Bassfield. But big thing there was it stopped the clock.
Whew, yeah, it stopped the clock right there. And boy, Bearcats like to keep it interesting, don't they?
They really do. They just like to see us, our knees shake.
All right, so McGee going under center. 2 running backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers on the far side. Takes a snap, going to give it to the first man through. Got a hole. Bearcat linebackers trying to corral up. Boy, and I tell you what, no, he had him by the collar, and I don't know.
He come up, that's a good face mask. I mean, there was 3 flags come out in a hurry on him that time. But that's going to give him 15 yards, Jason, and that's a tough one there. Because we had him right at the line of scrimmage. That's a tough break for the Bearcats. They got him by the face mask, and that's going to be 15 yards.
Well, that's all Bobby could do right there. I mean, he was the last defender right there that could have got him. So tack on 15 yards. Face masking, and hey, Bassfield is in business, brother.
That's going to take them all the way down to the 30, close to the 30-yard line, Jason, with 1:56 to go. And woo, we need a big stop with the Bearcats. Look like the Bearcats are taking a timeout, Jason. We're going to take one as well.
All right, ball on the 31-yard line. 1st down, 10 yards to go. 1:56 left. Ball on the ground. Bassfield picks it up, but Bearcats going to corral him right there. And boy, the Bearcats just wasn't there to pick it up. Ball stayed on the ground for a few seconds there, but Bassfield picks it up, but not after no gain on the play. So 2nd down, 10 yards to go.
Bassfield takes the timeout, Jason. We'll take one as well.
All right, 1:45 left to go in this ball game. Bassfield, 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 31-yard line. The ball on the ground again, fumbled. Bearcats all over it. Bassfield just cannot get a handle on it. It's now going to bring up 3rd down and 10 to go, Vance. That's 2 dead plays right there. Null and void. Nothing happening right there. 3rd and 10. And
clock is still ticking.
What costly mistakes for Bassfield.
1:30 going. Clock is still ticking. Bassfield's got to do something now. 3rd and 10. They've got to get a playoff, Jason.
Yeah, they really do. On 3rd down, 10 yards to go. Needing to make a play. Ball game on the line. 6-point lead for the Bearcats. brings one man in motion. They're going to hand it off to the motion man around the ends. Got blockers out in front. Bearcats corral him. Going to bring up 4th down. He picks up about 5 yards on the play. Had a good end around play.
Ball game right here, Jason. 4th down.
And Bassfield going to take a timeout. And we're going to go to the sidelines as they talk about it for a huge 4th down coming up. All right, let's go back. All right, Vance, as Keith Jackson would say on ABC, oh, Nelly, it's 4th down, 5 yards to go here in Bassfield, Mississippi. Ball game on the line for both teams right here. Bassfield got to make that 1st down to keep this drive alive. Vance, Old Hart just can't take many more ball games like this.
I know it, Jason. We just got to stop them right here.
McGee going under center, 2 running backs in the backfield, and they're going to give it to the up man. He's going to be hit by the Bearcats, brought down. Vance, no, he barrels forward for the 1st down pickup.
Oh,
1st down. Boy, we had him down too.
He just squeaked through. Let's see where the spot's at.
Let's see.
Spot's right on the 20-yard line, or just over the 20.
And they're going to give him the 1st down. Man, we had him too, boy. I mean, we absolutely had him. And ball on the 53 seconds left to go for Bassfield. 20 yards to the goal line for McGee and company. 3 running backs in the backfield. 1 running back. They're going to give it to the pitch man, and he's got room going to the outside. Mitchell got to make a tackle. He's going to score, Vance, for Bassfield. That absolutely hurts with 42 seconds left to go for Bassfield. They knotted up. They got to get the extra point, and we'll have 42 seconds left of our own to work with, but buddy, he hit that outside and he was rolling, Vance. And all right, Bassfield going for the win. Ball game tied up 6-6 right now. Bassfield going for 2 can just about seal the deal right here with this 2-point conversion. It's tied up, and Bearcats have 42 seconds left to drive the field, but Bassfield now could punch it in for what could be the win. 3 running backs in the backfield. They're going to give it, just barrel through to the Bearcats. They're going to score. No good, man. No good. They didn't score.
Bearcats stop them, Jason.
Woo, what a defense right there. Stand right there for the Bearcats. He was maybe a yard away from punching it in right there. And boy, now Bearcats going to have 42 seconds left to drive the field.
Overtime, Jason. And we haven't seen an overtime game in, I don't know that we've seen one in years. Last time we tied it up, it was a tie ball game.
Yeah, that was at Prentice.
Yeah, and so we were shocked at that. No, it was at home, so
yeah, we were playing Prentice.
I'm not sure what the rules are in overtime in high school football, Jason.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how that works.
You get it down there on the 25-yard line.
You got 5 minutes left. You got 5 minutes in that time to make something happen. I think's how it happens, but
I don't know. I don't know if it's like college where you get it on the 25-yard line and go, or what you do.
And Tyler Cox warming up over there. The big man going to try to do it again. You know, they've been just short kicking it to us, Vance, and we'll see what'll happen. And what a game, boy. The fans here from both sides getting their money's worth here in Bassfield, Mississippi for a South State Championship. Both teams wanting it bad, but this Bearcat prolific offense led by Lyles and company can do something in 42 seconds. We'll see what Bassfield does. Looks like they're looking at another pooch kick to the Bearcats. And if that's the case, again, Cameron Stowers is going to get his chance. He catches the ball, going to come up, but boy, he's brought down immediately along the 35-yard line. So that'll be 38 seconds left to work with for the Bearcats. And Vance, almost you don't know what to do. You can't throw a pick off here, but you know, do you go to just overtime and play it, or you don't know what to do? What a call.
Yeah, I believe the coach is going to try and make something happen. If it's nothing but like a swing pass to Adrian Lyles or something like that out of the backfield, something to try and get some room and get down there. I mean, we need 65 yards for the touchdown. We need probably about 40 yards to get us in field goal territory. So let's see what we can do here, Jason.
Yeah, so Lyles, shotgun formation. Warrensley hanging out alongside Lyles, 4 wide receiver package. Shotgun formation, low snap, Lyles takes it. Looking downfield, going to fire to the open receiver. Mitchell, that would be Pinkston, catches the ball, but I think he stayed in bounds, Vance. Clock's ticking. Bearcats going to have to take a timeout.
Bearcats take a timeout.
All right, Bearcats 45 yards left to go to pay dirt. 28 seconds on the clock. Lyles, shotgun formation. Surveying the field. Waiting the snap. Takes the snap. Look, just drops back, looking. Gonna have to go to the deep ball. Pinkston wide open. He caught it, Vance. He's got it going in the end zone. He scores. Did he score? Boy, he is there. He scores. He scores. Woo! That's gonna be Pinkston scores the touchdown hit. Boy, they go for the deep ball. Lyles to Pinkston, punches it in with 13 seconds left to go. Jackson, Mississippi, here we come. 13 seconds, Vance. What a pass. Boy, this Bearcat, Lyles aired it out. Pinkston caught it. What?
Jason, I believe Pinkston fumbled it in the end zone, and a Bearcat fell on it to get the touchdown because they waited. I watched the ump. He waited until the Bearcats fell on that to call that a touchdown, and Bearcats now going to go over the extra point here. Oh, my God, Jason, that's unbelievable.
What a call by the Bearcat Brain Trust, and to just throw it downfield. Lyles had all the time in the world. That Bearcat offensive line did a good job of just sealing their blocks and giving Lyles time. He sat in that pocket what seemed like an eternity, just looking.
How wide open was Pinkston? That's unbelievable he could get that wide open when you know we're just trying to score.
All right, so Cox trying to get an extra point in the ball game. Snap back, down, kick is up, looks to be good, and it is good, Vance. Bearcats going to take a 7-point lead with 13 seconds left to go, and we're 13 seconds left away, boys, till we can get this one done. What a job by the Bearcat coaching staff to call that. What a gutsy call.
What a gutsy call, but what a great throw by Levatas, and unbelievable how wide open Pinkston got that time, and he goes all the way down there. Jason, I'm pretty sure he fumbled it into the end zone, but another Bearcat was right there to fall on it to get the touchdown. I'm not sure who it was who scored, but that's unbelievable.
And what fight Pinkston had to work. He got hit around the 5 or 6 yard line. He drugged that guy in the end zone and just buried him in here. So this Bassfield fans here, their hearts just went into the stomach, boy. You should just seen them. They were ecstatic. Highs and lows in this ball game.
What an unbelievable way. I mean, you thought last week was an unbelievable way to win the ball game, but I mean, you just can't say enough about that. That's 55-yard touchdown pass with 13 seconds left on the clock.
All right, so with 13 seconds left away from a state championship game against the North Half winner, and Bearcats have earned every bit of it here in Bassfield, Mississippi tonight. Kick is off, just kicks it high and deep. Ball's going to be fielded around the 15-yard line, brought up along the center. Bearcats got to make a stop. They're going to make a stop around the 34-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, 8 seconds left to go. One play, 2 at the most, and this is a ball game. We got ourselves South State Championship in 2A football by this young Bearcat team. Young Bearcat team, 6 seniors on this team, Vance. 6 very talented seniors, but 6 seniors at the most.
Well, there's 6 on the roster. You can say that, but wow, what a game these Bearcats have played. And these juniors coming back, we're going to 3A next year. And Jason, wouldn't it be nice to win 2A and 3A back-to-back?
Yeah, we're one game away. We're one or two plays away from heading to Jackson, Mississippi for the first time since 1999. In the 90s, Jack French won 3 state championships, but Boswell, Coach Judd Boswell and staff trying to make a little legacy of his own in Forest, Mississippi. He's in his 4th year coaching. Bearcats just going to play a prevent defense with 8 seconds left to go, trying to prevent the deep ball. Bearcats trying to get pressure back there on him and going to get pressure on a 3-man rush, going to force him out of the pocket, going to bring him down. That's ball game. South State champions are the Forest Bearcats. Get the Bearcats celebrating over there, Vance, because they are elated. They've had 3 ball games. They've won by a total of 4 points. This ball game, Bassfield, Mississippi, tied up last seconds, threw the ball to the end zone. What a job for Coach Boswell, his coaching staff, these players. What a job going undefeated so far, wire to wire, making it happen, not losing the ball game, Vince. Do you have there's never been done by a Bearcat team to go undefeated this far into the season. So they're in uncharted territory for a Bearcat team.
14-0 with 1 to go.
1 to go, as Vance said. So, Bearcat, every Forest fan should be, and if you're not a Forest fan, come to Jackson, Mississippi and watch this team. It is just such a fun team to watch. And Vance, they were handicapped tonight. They were so handicapped not being able to pass the ball in this wet weather. They were forced to run and forced to do so many things that they normally don't do, and they just fought. This defense played one of the best games of their lifetime, playing a huge, great Bassfield team. But what do you say for this team, this offense, and the fight they've had and not giving up all season for 14 straight wins?
Well, there's no doubt that this was the better team through the south of 2A. There's no doubt in my mind as they played an unbelievable game, and they beat 2 number 1 seeds in the South half, a number 2 seed, and an unbelievably good team in Bay Springs. So we took on the best that there was in South State and handled them. And what a great comeback win again for the Bearcats. I mean, just when you think we're going to overtime, unbelievable how that play goes down, Jason. But, man, that's great. And I guess we got to pack up in this rain and get back home.
Yeah, we do. Just don't even hardly want to go off air. It's just so excited.
You don't want to go off air because you won't hear us back on air again, Jason, because we're done. Unless somebody wants to pony up $3,000 to hear us at the state championship game, which, you know, we'll take donations.
Yeah, so the three people that listen to this broadcast, it'll be $1,000 each for the 3 people that listen to this broadcast. Just give us a call.
Pat Wilkerson, we're calling on you.
That's right. So Bearcats will be in Jackson, Mississippi next week to either face Upor or Baldwin out of the north half to cap this season off for 15 straight wins. It'll take in Jackson, Mississippi. Vance, we're 1 away. We're excited, and we're going to sign off here. We want to say thank you for everybody that supported us this season, all the businesses that came through and supported this team, supported this town, supported the Booster Club. You know, we can't say enough. We wouldn't be on this air jabbering all about without them. And just proud of this Bearcat team. I know Forrest, the city, is just so proud of this team. They've deserved every bit of it. So next week we invite you out to Jackson, Mississippi to see this Bearcat team hopefully take out the state championship.
I believe we play Saturday morning at 11 a.m., Jason.
So as he said, Saturday morning at 11 a.m. next week, going to be an early ball game. Get on up, get your coffee, and head to Jackson, Mississippi, because this Bearcat team going to try to do something that's never been done, 15 straight wins. And so for Vance Cox, my color man, my cameraman, and myself, we're out.